Hello and welcome everyone. This is your Share Your Nurse Story podcast with Nurses in Charge. Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to see you all today. Awesome. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up and showing out for our sister Grace. We are featuring an amazing nurse, a phenomenal nurse. This nurse is the nurse that you would recommend to your family members. This is the nurse that you would trust your own life in her hands. So today we are so honored, very much honored, to feature Miss Grace Lloyd Brown. So that is our show today. Welcome you all. Feel free to please tell me where you're joining from. Introduce yourselves. If you are members of Nurses in Charge, welcome, double welcome. If you are one of those amazing nurses and or midwives that have been invited by your colleagues, I say, awesome, you are in the right place. We just love connecting, celebrating, and empowering nurses and midwives globally. This is our heart call. We have answered to this call of duty to honor each other in the eyes of God because He created us and He has called us to serve. Likewise, we are serving each other. We are irons sharpening irons. So thank you for joining. My name is Dr. Nyepukemo Hall. I am the humble founder of Nurses in Charge Global. And indeed, this is our very own podcast. We are here every Sunday, God's willing. If we have other events, that's the only time you won't see us here. But we love telling the nurses' story, the midwives' untold stories. There's some of those stories you never see on the front pages of newspapers or news broadcast. So we are telling the stories that you have yet to find out. Those stories that the nurse she or herself may feel that, oh, it's not a big deal. But when you hear the story, you just wonder why this story never came out before. And it is empowering. It is very much encouraging to our peers because we do so much for the world. And at a point in our lives, we should be put on the spotlight in a good way, to be honored, to be featured as we are doing today with Miss Grace Lloyd Brown. So I am waiting for Grace to join me. In the meantime, I want to tell you a little bit about Nurses in Charge, just some updates, some reminders, especially for those who have never come across Nurses in Charge and they are wondering, who are these individuals? What is a nurse in charge? So we are a faith-based nonprofit organization founded in Florida, USA, and we serve nurses and midwives globally through networking connection, celebrating, which is where we truly honor our achievements. No achievement is small, from birthdays to weddings to promotions to acceptance to higher education. All of that brings us so much pride and joy because God has brought us so far. So, with that said, we were founded in 2021. We are celebrating 5 years in existence. We have members globally based in 23 nations. And by the grace of God, we are just making sure that we empower each other on this journey called healthcare. So, thank you again for your time. Thank you for your attention. And let me, here we go. Alrighty, just making sure that if others are requesting a little more instructions on how to get on the podcast, so I'm navigating that as well. If you are a Nurses in Charge member and you're wondering how you can invite others to join us, just click on the link that we have in our WhatsApp global chat room and share with a nurse that you know, a midwife, and or a healthcare professional. And let me remind you all that Nurses in Charge have members who are not in the healthcare field. About 25% of our volunteers, our cheerleaders for this organization are not in the healthcare field. Some are journalists, some are chefs, some are police officers. So if you look in or a walk of professional walks, and they believe in promoting nurses, they believe in making sure that nurses are honored, making sure that nurses are taken care of. So they come along and they have truly made our journey a success. And by the grace of God, these individuals, we just don't forget to mention their efforts over the years. Okay, so let me see here. You may be wondering, what do you offer for your members? We do offer mentorship. So in that mentorship program, we are bridging the gaps between the novice and the expert nurses and midwives. Have you ever thought of a brand new nurse or a midwife who is coming into the profession and they are just a little bit timid? They just don't know how to navigate their path. This is where our mentors come in, and they are genuine supporters of our new nurses and midwives. And I have come to learn so much about myself and how I can grow professionally from the brand new nurses. So when I say we're bridging the gaps between the novice and the expert nurses, we truly are, because even the expert nurses and midwives have certain areas that they need some brushing off. They need to get some updates on their skills, updates on their knowledge. And these brand new nurses, truly, they have the most up-to-date knowledge. So when we pair up with our mentees, we learn a lot from them. So it's that interchangeable experience that we get from between both mentees and mentors. So if you're out there and you can even volunteer an hour per week, 5 minutes of your time, we appreciate you. Come on board and let us grow together. We also offer continuing education. So we have courses that are taught on Zoom courses that are taught so that you walk away with your continuing professional development credits, your CPD, and or some know it as CEUs. So you can walk away with your CEUs hours. And if you are an educator, you even come into you are a vital asset. So you come in to educate. So we do have vacancies always because our population has grown exponentially over the years. So we need mentors, we need educators, and we need those who have professional skills that they truly just want to bring on board the nurses in charge and make this place a better place for all. And what else do we do? We have our NIC tour, NICTOUR. This is a global mission, a documentary initiative that we started out in Liberia, West Africa in 2024. And we did a nationwide tour in Liberia, truly just networking and connecting with our colleagues and truly making sure that the aims of professional development was established in Liberia during our stay there in 2024. And we were able to establish 7 chapters of nurses in charge in Liberia. We still have some work to do in Liberia, but we are calling on all hands on deck so that this mission is possible by the efforts of all of us. And this year, God's willing, we have already started the planning process and the conversation, and the campaign is coming up for NIC Tour Kenya. So this year, our medical mission uh, voyage is going to the nation of Kenya. And if you are interested in traveling with us, feel free to come along with all of your skills and expertise, and most importantly, your heart. Come with a heart that is willing to give, that is willing to serve. And we, as I always mention, you are not doing it for me, you are doing it for Christ, and he will as always, he will give you your reward. That reward may not come in cash, that reward may not come in material wealth, but it will come in ways that they are unimaginable to you from generations to generations. So yes, yes, yes. Thank you, everyone. Let me check on Grace. It has been a little, there have been some, and let me just inform everyone, we are in the rainy seasons in Liberia, so it is likely that the oh, okay. Okay. Yes, the internet connectivity can be very challenging during these seasons. So, but Miss Grace is coming on. Here we go. Let me do the introduction of our amazing nurse. I want to wait for her actually so she can hear me brag about her, and then we can get into the show. And thank you all for joining. I see you guys are popping up on YouTube there. Oh, Miss Grace, I need you to join me with a link that you have in your private chat. You are joining me on stage. You are being featured. So click the link that I sent to you within an hour ago, within your private chat. That is where you're joining me from. Okay. How's everyone doing? Are you a nurse? Are you a midwife? What do you do in your jurisdiction? What country are you from? Maybe you're not residing in your birth country. Let us know if you are one of those international nurses born in one nation, but then practicing nursing and or midwifery in another nation, and that is interesting. I am always marveled by nurses and midwives that have migrated to other countries around the world. There we go. This is alrighty. Grace, can you hear me? Mm. Alrighty. Let me send a link to Miss Grace so she can join me here. Grace, if you can hear me, I just posted a link in YouTube. And that is the link on the screen. Click that and join me. I can't wait for you to come on board. Okay. There you are. There you are, Miss Grace. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the show.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I get to you. I get to you.
Awesome.
I'm so sorry for the little delay.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for joining. I was
Okay.
just talking a little bit about nurses in charge, what we do, who we are, while I was waiting on you. Okay, ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen, without further ado, let me let you all know who our featured nurse is today. All right, this episode is called Call to Care. From caring for family to saving newborn lives. Every nurse has a story. Yes or no? Absolutely. And some stories begin
That's
long before nursing school. In this inspiring episode of Share Your Nurse Story, we welcome Grace Lloyd Brown, whose journey into nursing was born out of love, responsibility, and unwavering determination. As a
true.
young girl, Grace often cared for her younger siblings, especially her little brother, whose frequent high fevers and seizures led to countless emergency hospital visits. Watching nurses watching nurses and nurses aid work tirelessly to save lives planted the dream in her heart. that one day I will become a nurse and save lives too. That dream came at a cost. Grace worked as a housekeeper, washing clothes, cleaning homes, and cooking for families to pay for, for her nursing school tuition. Her perseverance eventually led her to the profession she had long envisioned. She will also share one of the most unforgettable moments of her career, helping to resuscitate a severely depressed newborn whose mother desperately longed to hold her baby. Through faith, skill, and determination, Grace witnessed the miracle of new life. Wow. Join us today, and I say welcome to you all. Miss Grace Lloyd Brown is here, and I cannot say too much about her because she is already here, but that was just an introduction. And Miss Grace, welcome to the show, and tell us a little bit about you, and then we can get into the nitty gritty of the conversation.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Ho, for allowing me or for granting me the opportunity to be part of this global, I'll say the nurses in charge global family. I'm so glad to see myself on this show today. I am Grace Lloyd by name, Grace Lloyd Brown. Let me not leave Mr. Brown out.
Oh, don't do
I'm
that.
Grace Lloyd Brown. Yes, I'm Grace Lloyd Brown. I've graduated from the Winifred J. Hardy College of Health Sciences as an RN and with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. And I've had 7 years of experience. Yes. So, like what Sis Nyepu just said, she have already spoken my mind already because she wanted to join the course so saying I was like very exciting. Yes. So I'm gonna talk a little bit on how I become a nurse and why inspire me. So I don't know whether it's
Oh,
yes. So
absolutely. Yes.
okay. Now when I was a little girl, even with my parents, my mother usually used to leave me with my siblings to take care of them.
Mhm.
But then, she always, whenever she's not around, that's the time my little brother would just, that kind of a fever, we don't know where it would come from.
Mm.
At that time was not knowledgeable, so I don't know. But he would get sick. I don't know whether it was because of his mom business or whatsoever, but he would get sick and he would begin to, have that seizure. And
Mm.
then we would rush into the hospital. Yeah. So anytime carrying the nurses will begin to ask me, but where is your mom? I said, oh,
Mm.
my mom wants to sell. Yes, she want to do her business and want to do something. So and then they will hurry, rush here and there, moving here and there, nurses in, nurses carry. Before you make up your mind, that child had regained their consciousness.
Mm.
So I was like, yes. So I was like, wow. The nurses, they are very loving and caring. So if someone can do this, then I think I can do. I can do better than they do. Though they are doing their best, but I think I can do more. I can do the same to save their family life too. So and that's how I went about. It was on my mind. At that time, I was just a little girl, but it was actually on my mind that when I get big, I will become a nurse. Of course, I don't know. I don't care what happened. I will try my best to become a nurse.
Wow.
Yes. So,
Wow.
my parents, my mother, my Italian background, if a very poor background, even have the money, but my mother still used to do her best to pay my school fee when I started my primary education
Mhm.
in language keeper at the time. Yes. So,
Wow.
and that's how I started, and I became a nurse today.
Mm.
Are you
What a beautiful journey. Thank you so much for choosing nursing.
there?
You could have become a doctor, you could have become a lawyer, any other profession out there. And I'm so excited that you came our route. You came to join us in our caucus. So thank you for choosing nursing. And I have seen and heard about some amazing things you've done. Even when you took care of my dad, your heart
Yeah.
is work, and in Liberia as one nation that is post Civil War and we are still rebuilding, you are one of those nurses that give your blood and sweat into your patient's care. So having you in nurses in charge just makes a word known that we have nurses that are called, truly called from God to do their work. And this is why we are here to empower each other. You empower me, I empower you, and we can grow stronger in doing the work of God, right? He's called us into
Yes.
perfection. So as we spoke on your introduction, and we've learned a little bit about how this all started. And congratulations, by the way, before I forget, you just recently got married, and you
Thank
are
you.
wedded a beautiful woman. Congratulations to Mr. Brown, because the Bible says he who finds a wife finds a good thing. So here we go.
I know it. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Ah,
Congratulations. Um, it's something I was gonna say. Oh, there it is. You spoke about your brother being a sickly child. I don't know,
yeah.
Grace, if you've ever heard my story, I was a sickly child. I was always at
Wow.
the hospital. My mother worked. She would be working while her daughter is admitted in the children's ward. I had everything that would come up: chicken pox, mumps, rubella, malaria. Every week I was in the hospital. I was such a
Wow.
sickly child. I laugh at it today, but it was not pretty for my parents. They spent a lot of money making sure that my health was intact, and making sure that I had the best healthcare provision. And again, being in that environment, something happens to you when you see people caring for people. And I admired my
Yeah.
mother, and that was the beginning of my story as well. But yes, your brother was sick, and I was a sickly child. So we say sorry to giving too much hard time to our family members.
Oh,
Oh dear.
I always used to be, I always used to be like unfortunate, but
Uh-huh.
when his mother around, the fever will not knock him down. Yeah, but the woman should take steps to go home. That's the
Yeah.
time that boy will be so feverish, and then it will lead to a convulsion. I said, wow,
Oh my goodness.
what's the meaning of this? So I
Wow.
was, yes, I always used to
Mm.
care for him, carry him, and when I carry him, they had
Hmm.
one nice day. I just forgetting that lady, and she really used to. And when she see me, she said, "Oh, the young girl bringing her son, the
Yeah.
young girl bringing her son, like you, the mother to this child."
Uh-huh.
I was saying, "You, my mama, yeah, please help me." Anyway, gave me care. Actually, they show love. They used to
Wow.
give care. Yes,
That's
that
awesome.
one. That is there. I must become a nice to save life.
Mm. That's
Yes.
amazing. That's amazing. I'm proud to hear that they took very good care of you and your family,
Mhm,
and that led to your aspiration to become one of them. So looking back on your nursing journey, what experience
mhm.
has had the greatest impact on your life and career so far? Would you say
Come again.
what has impacted your nursing career so far over the years?
The network, if I'm getting you right, you said what are the challenges?
No, what has been what are some of those? Oh yes, we are having a feedback here. Okay, can you hear me better?
Yeah, I'm getting you now.
Okay, good, good. So looking back at your nursing your professional journey, what
Mm.
experiences has made the greatest impact for you, in addition to your your upbringing?
Yeah. My experience I had, the greater impact I already saw there was that, or the the love showing. Wow,
Hmm.
the love showing to me, and then getting, I mean, to just be the one here and there, up and down, monitoring. I have to say, I'm the head of the home.
Hmm.
I started to like, I need to do some impact. If I have to get bigger, and then I don't know, I was just
You are looking forward to impacting new future lives as yours have been.
yes, sure. And that's how it went about. And uh, after my nursing journey,
Hmm.
when I got bigger and I've graduated from high school, I enrolled into the university. I was in school. There were a lot of challenges that I saw along the way.
Ooh, we are having your
Are you
connection.
there? You getting me?
You're back on.
You getting me?
Yes, you're back on. I can hear you.
Okay.
Hmm.
So I was like, my educational journey, it was not an easy one.
Mm,
What I planned when I was coming up, it did not go the way I
mm,
planned it. Yes, because in the 90s, when the war came,
mm-hmm,
our parents had to migrate from where we were to go to another main country.
mm-hmm.
So when we went to Guinea, things was a little bit difficult with her.
Okay.
So she said to herself, I think it would be better I go back Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it would be better I go back Liberia and take care of my children there. If I will die there, let me die there along with them.
Mm,
That's how we came back Liberia. When we came back Liberia, after a month, when they attack Ikepa, overnight she have to take us, and then we came home country. We passed through Banga, and then we went all the way in the bush. There where we are. The school now, the class I was in, there was no way not to continue education.
mm,
So it was almost like, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory can set me right, we went like 1, 2 years. I was not in school.
mm.
But for each time you make attempt to go to school, you hear me go firing. And they say, oh, you're passed this way.
Mm.
We only go. Yeah, so it used to play on me. Then when we leave from when we migrate from the other place to go to the other area, I will see
Mm-hmm.
my friends in school. So when I asked my mom,
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to school. She said, what for you talking about going to school? The people you see in the school there,
Mm.
how many hours they will spend to that place? You so see them running away.
Mm.
I said, if they will run away, we all will run together.
Yeah.
But I will not sit here and I'm not going to school. So I went and told my dad. He told me, I don't have money to waste because
Mm.
we will not spend some time because we will not spend longer time.
Yeah.
So when he said that to me, I did not bother. I would just got dressed up one so money I want to start in the poor class. You go to that in school, you not get school, you go rest, so you pay school fee, you go sit in classroom.
Oh my
And
God.
the good part about it at the time, when I go, whenever they present their lessons, I take it, time for test, I will get it done. So,
Wow.
they started liking me. They started
Hmm.
liking me. And that's how I was able to complete my sixth grade year,
Wow.
1994. Right after the semester ended, boom, we will enter again.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we left. Yes, we left from that place.
The second war.
We went,
Oh, yes.
yeah, the second one.
You're
We left
giving
from
me
that place
memories.
again. We went in that place. We stayed longer time in the bush.
Mm.
My same brother, my younger brother, used to love getting sick. They grab every one of us and
Mm.
they tie him up. They wanted to kill him all that one. And God help us, God being God. Because my mother was one of the prayerful women ever.
Mm.
Pray, yeah.
Wow.
So after that, God help us, we survived. When we came,
Mm-hmm.
1997, in Banga, because all that thing was doing was just in the bush circulating.
Mm.
From one forest to another, from one forest to another, from one forest to another until God help us. We enter Bangatan. So when we enter there now, she used to go to for business again because she was good at doing business. When she go, she will leave us home. So when she leave us there, I was the only big person for them again. We will go about 1 or 2 for somebody to just give us food to eat.
Mm.
Yes. So 1997, we left there now. Or St. Martin put our information that they're coming to give her interest. And she was not there. My father was not there.
Mm.
One boy was right in the yard with us. He came and said, oh, Grace, I learned that St. Martin, interest catch you up. Oh. You're not going there to go see. I said, going there to go see? You better think I ever to attend that school. The third one, yeah, when he said it, he left, he went. I started out for a long, I said, but I can make it. If I don't have the cash, I know my brain will accept me into Martin.
Wow.
And yes, and that's how I went. I took the people interest.
Mm.
Interest that when I start for that interest, I pay the interest fee, I start for the interest, I keep
Mm.
number one.
Woo.
So when I passed the interest, I was sitting.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw the Catholic people twisting this grace that passed this interest to enroll to,
Oh my goodness. Looking for you everywhere.
yes, looking for me.
Mm-hmm.
So when they saw me, as I got a scholarship, I enrolled into the school. I
Hmm.
was in our school. Every period, I made sure I gave them the grace that they needed.
Wow.
Yes, when I was coming, I was actually smart. I don't want
I
to lie
think
to you, senior.
it's still there. It hasn't gone away.
Yeah, you know, when you're aging, there are a lot of problems. And things. So that's
Because
how I
you're young,
started.
but let me tell you, that brilliance is still there. That high acuity is still there.
So the the Catholic priest that
Mm-hmm.
was there at that time that make me to enter the school without paying on time, he later left. So when he left,
Mm-hmm.
it was not easy. Every time the people would come and then ask for school fee, I said, "Oh, but someone here is helping me."
Yeah,
And he said, "So when he was, I don't know how the enrichment was looking like."
yeah.
Yeah, so they started embarrassing me now for school fee.
Mm,
When they put me out of school, I will now go home. I will sit right on the Palawa hut and wait.
mm.
The moment after go to class, the registrar finish telling him about to go to the office. I will sing again with the classroom and sit down.
Oh my
So
goodness.
yes, I started stealing education.
Mm.
Yes, I actually saw it. I saw education.
You are
Up to my
determined.
college level.
You are determined. You wanted it so badly.
Yes. So
Wow.
that's how I was able to go through in Simati. And the problem for SAYEBU, you know, my mother, she never used to say that to her mate. Every time she here and there looking for food for her children. So when they call for PTA meeting, she know where around to get my grade or so. All the award are supposed to be given to me. She know where around for them to present it to her. Until this day, the post started asking people, who is this Grace and who is the parent for this child? Now every time we come for meeting, we'll call her name, but nobody around to identify with her. So
Wow.
one of my neighbor, yeah, one of our neighbor daughter was in the school too. And she said, "For Grace, your name is school at the every time. So why? Your parents came to." I said, "Man, and this of course saying Yama." I said, "Say Yama, if you want to go and get my Gracie for me, you can get it for me. When they put my pay school fee, the school fee and I pay. No, I believe that reason why my mama can't be good in the family. My mama can't even be here. She can't even
Wow.
be with us at all time. Yes. So that's how well on the way until I graduated. Even when I was graduating from high school, the wire fee I did not pay. I
Wow.
ride on there again that, and that's how
Ooh, hustling for
yes,
education.
yes. So
Wow.
that's that's how it went.
Mm. Congratulations. Our mom there, she's in Monrovia. She said she wrote a book for you. She
Oh
said,
really?
I'm watching from Monrovia. She said, congratulations. Our amazing, hardworking Mrs. Grace Lloyd Brown. For your
Uh,
dedication in the health care
uh,
industry, helping our patients always.
mhm,
Yeah, our man there has seen you in action when daddy was sick. You pour water on your head, passing through the town to go he has a warm bath. And know you're doing it
mhm,
for other patients out there. So you see, she couldn't wait to have the show and show up for you as well. Thank you.
I know it.
So
Okay.
with that said, what is the um? Oh, we are breaking up. What message of encouragement would you give to nurses and midwives coming into the field today? The future generation. What would you? Yes.
Our future generation, to all of our future generation that are planning to join the profession,
Mm,
my message for them today is that they shouldn't put money first.
mm,
Money shouldn't be their priority. People got to say, they say the nursing fee got a lot of money. I'm going to join that profession to get
mm,
money and to XYZ. I'm telling them today, Let them cancel that mindset. Money is not all to it.
Mm.
Money is not all to it because you will be in a hospital. At times, a patient will come, they will not have a dime, but they are depending on you
Mm.
to save their life. They are depending on you to do your best for them. They are hoping and trusting you to do all you can. So if you put money first, it means they will lose their life. Money is not all to it. Let them be able to give care and have that good customer service. If you have a good customer service, you will always get your patient alone at the right path, and you will meet up with your goal.
Absolutely.
Because some patients will come, they will not have any money. Like what I said previously, there will be no money, but they are depending on you. And when you put the money first, it means you want your patient to die. Sometimes they will come, they need transfusion, no money. And in this our like setting, our people will rush with the patient. We are carrying a dime to the hospital, but they want you to treat. So if you get that kind of a patient, put it at the back of your mind that that patient need to survive. Do your best that that patient will survive and forget about the money business. I've donated to patients before.
Mm.
I cared for patients before. And I was not doing it because of money. No. I did it because I wanted to save life. And those lives, by the grace of God, it was safe. So our nurses, Lord said our student nurses that are coming on board, they shouldn't prioritize money. But their priority should be love and care and should be given to our patients.
Absolutely. Wow.
Uh,
And that's a global message too, because no matter where you find yourself in the world today, those who are coming into the field because nurses make money, I can get job anytime. When
yeah.
you meet up with some challenges that will definitely shake you up, that the heart you have for nursing and or midwifery is what will keep you in the field. But if you went there because of money and you at some point you realize you're not making enough money as you have projected, it can be a hindrance in the care, the quality of care you provide. So I truly value that advice that you're giving. So we 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 look forward to hearing more of the evolution of your story, how over the years. And by the way, how long have you been a nurse now, Grace?
I told you 7 years. You did not get that, right?
No, I did not. We had some glitches when we were speaking at some point. It was cutting off. Yeah,
I said I've
7
had
years.
7 years of experience.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So, with that said, in your training, like is it midwifery and nursing, or is it separate that you did? Did you just go for nursing alone, or do you have both degrees?
I went for nursing alone.
Okay.
So, but I'd been doing the midwifery,
Hmm.
but then I did not achieve degree for midwifery.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what happened.
It's okay. If you still desire, I know you are very determined. You've done it in the past to come this far, so we congratulate you for your the energy you brought into the field and just that strong desire to make it no matter what, to make it regardless of your financial struggles, to make it regardless of your family settings and all that. So congratulations, and truly nursing is a calling and you have answered to that call.
Yes, yeah, been my calling, and I would do my best by the grace of God,
Awesome.
and always put God first in whatever I do, because God being God, He have been the one. He have been so faithful to me
Mm,
to bring where I am today. Even I even left something out at my university level
mhm.
when it was not easy after I lost my parents all. And you know the thing about SNF, when you have once your family members hear that you are in nursing school, they think that you got money. I'm in the school, I'm struggling. Then when something happen, they calling upon me. Where you think I getting money from to go and help you? So it was not easy
Mm,
until yes, certain point in time it was not easy. I went indoor, I
mm,
cried to my God. I told him, I know he did not bring me this far to allow me get drowned. So if
mm.
you think you're able to reach me at this point and leave me alone, so shall it be. People
Mm,
will ask you, why are you up there and you're allowing Grace to go through this struggle like this?
mhm.
And when I offered that prayer that morning with
Yeah.
my whole heart. I
Wow.
was actually angry for that prayer.
Mm,
So the next morning when I woke up, since when I easy, my eyes swelling up, red,
wow.
where I'm going to pay. I was already owing the school. I need to pay the school fees. I need to pay the debt before we enter the new one. So one of my play daughter in the school, she told me, she said, Grace, forget about that thing. Let's go walk on the road and stress free yourself. I say,
Yeah.
how am I going to stress free myself if I got a burden hanging on my shoulder? It's not just on my shoulder, but it's on my head, it's on my shoulder. She said, oh, you man, let's go. That's how she must say, walk away. Oh, when? Let's go. We have it. The glad neck when I offer that prayer, it really touching. That's
Mm-hmm.
how I got in contact with Mr. Brown. So
Oh.
when Mr. Brown saw me, he asked my daughter, he said, who is that lady behind? She said, oh, that's my mom from the school. He said,
Mm-hmm.
can I get her number? She said, no. How more business? How? Let me ask her, say, if she agree, I'll give you no more. And he told me, I told her, I said, no. Don't give my number to nobody. She said, hey, my mom, I'm big. What did they want to tell you? I said, well, a past a week, she came again. I said, don't deny your thing to me. They play, I'm looking for school fee. I'm looking for rent. I'm not looking for me. And that school fee I'm looking for. She said, you have to let me get it. But they made it time working so he can you and he can talk. I started getting the money. Him and I
Uh-huh.
started talking. He told me, what's your
Mm.
problem? He tell me what bothering you. Is it a lesson or what? I said, I'm la lesson, but they make her ask me for. Who told you I worry about lesson? And the money that's supposed to go to the lesson now I worry me. So he said, okay, I'm seeing the anger in you. Just tell me what you need. I said, really? I should tell you what I need. You think you want to solve it? He said, yes. I said, all right. I need my balance tuition that I owe for last year, which is
Mhm.
270.
Oh my
And I
God.
need the registration for now for this semester and pay people the school fee. He said, oh. I said, yes. He said, okay, I'm coming. After he left when he went, I just saw people on motorbike. They
Mm-hmm.
brought rest. They brought on.
Oh,
So provision, he not
okay.
breaking. He followed it with $1,000, United States dollar. He can
Hey.
use it. I said, wow. But then he let go and answer this prayer. He let go and answer this prayer.
Oh goodness.
And that's how he picked me up from there. I was able to achieve
Yeah.
what I was Moving for, yes.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah.
What a beautiful story coming into even the university years, things being hard. And you see, this guy you serve,
Yeah.
when you go to him and say, listen, I need you. I am like, you're my last hope. make sure, make sure, don't let me, be put to shame. He hears you, God is so
He
faithful.
actually said, God is faithful. Just
Mhm.
pray to him, sincere. God is faithful. So those who say God is not existing, I feel so sorry for them because
Yeah,
they are so novice.
it's a pity. It's a pity. Just to let you know, brother William Baba he's cheering you up.
Wow.
Yeah. He was saying earlier. He said, "Hello, family." Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone who joined us today. This conversation has been so much enlightening to hear the struggle of a nurse leaving from taking care of her family member, her brother who was sickly, to become you being inspired to become a nurse and very much determined to be one. And over the years, she just continued her journey without giving up. So I would just encourage anyone out there who is thinking, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if it's possible for me. Maybe you feel like you're getting older. Maybe it's because you have a family background that is not financially
Come again. Network.
well, on this journey called life, and make sure that you keep connected to God, because with God everything is possible. You got to go to Him and get all your burdens. So,
Yes.
Sis Grace, you are an inspiration to myself and to future nurses that will be watching this podcast. And there's somebody this message will reach, and your story will bring them hope and courage. So thank you so much for sharing your story, and you are always welcome to this podcast to come back if you have any additional part of your life story that we haven't heard that can be a testimony for somebody as well. So thank you for your service to humanity and everything that you're doing out there to take care of God's creation. We say thank you, and may God continue to bless you and open new avenues of promotion and elevation for you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Amen.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank
Awesome.
you
That
for
was a
the
great interview with you. I really enjoyed my time laughing, and a lot of it was when they said deja vu, you talked about the war time when we went through the Civil War, back and forth,
yes.
just no stability. You still want to achieve your dream, but
Mm-hmm.
life is not stable at that time. But look for you today, BSNRN. Woo!
Sure, sure.
Congratulations.
That will never do at that time. Thank you.
Nurses in Charge is here to promote you. So never be shy of that. As you can see, opportunities are coming, and it's open to all Nurses in Charge members.
Okay. Thank you so much for allowing me.
Absolutely.
And as we have started, I
Mhm.
hope and pray we will continue. And then we get used to some of these things because some of us we are not used to the internet. So this is my first time. So it was not easy, but so it was
Oh, you made it
I
through.
ready on my
Woo! Awesome, awesome. You have joined the podcast team. Oh dear. Thank you, sis. You have a blessed day. We'll see you in the global chat room.
Okay.
All right. Have a
Okay.
blessed
Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye, everyone. That's the end of our podcast today featuring Sis Grace Lloyd Brown. So thank you all who joined us today, and I do pray that this her story, that Sis Grace's story, was one that opened your eye, that gave you courage to keep moving, keep pressing, keep pressing. Don't give up. Don't let life struggles pull you down. When they pull you down, pull onto the Lord, because the life cannot pull on God. So you just keep pulling on Him, and you will get where you are headed. So thank you, NIC Family Global. We will see you again next Sunday with another amazing story just like this one. God bless you all. Thank you.